We're at the back of the windmill stage at Boomtown with Mr. Jesse Royal. What's going on, man?
Giving thanks for life, you know, it was a lovely show, lovely vibration, you know what I mean, lovely people, you know, the audience, you know, and it's the first time at Boomtown, so it's good to see the lovely reception of the vibration, you know.
Now, the UK loves Jesse Royal. Now, you played here quite a few times, haven't you, over the last sort of couple of years?
Yeah, we've done a couple dates through the UK, you know what I mean. Still a lot more to go, you know, but it's always good, you know what I mean, it's always good. UK always shows me this real authentic love, and that means a lot to me because in a sense these are a lot of taste makers, you know what I mean, where, you know what I mean, the type of music, the quality of music that comes out of here is of a very high caliber, you know. So for them to give I the nod is good.
Well, you're somebody who's always in the studio, always working, writing lyrics. Have you worked with any UK producers or artists over here in the past?
Yeah, we've done work with Frenchie.
Yeah, Frenchie.
Yeah, one from Maximum. Mad Professor.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, probably one and few more. Chris Ellis is a good friend of mine, you know what I mean? Jazzwad, you don't know, Gappy them. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, we love UK family and family, man.
And you just come straight off stage from the windmill. How was that for you?
As I said, nice, you know what I mean? First time at Boomtown, and to see the warm welcome is good, you know what I mean? It was a lovely vibration, lovely energy, you know what I mean? And the people, as you saw, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, we gathered them, you know what I mean, and the music brought them as close as they could get, which was good for you know what I mean?
I want to talk a little bit about the album, Lily of the Valley. So it's coming out in October time, is that correct?
Yeah, well, look for drop it early October, you know what I mean? Beautiful project, we've been putting in a lot of work, you know what I mean? Probably a year and a half, 2 years we've been, I mean, carefully crafting this project, and you know how it is with touring where you don't have as much free time as you'd love to have to really just get things done, you know what I mean? So we really dedicated some time and energy to this project, you know what I mean? And as I said, we're really proud to present it to the world as the debut album, you know?
And you've had a couple of singles off it already, which have gone down exceptionally well, and exceptionally well in the UK. Where was the album recorded?
Well, we did a couple of recording at Big Yard in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah.
We also did a couple of recordings run by Tough Gang, and a couple of recordings were done by Apple Creek in Woodstock, New York.
Wow, so all over. It's a global album.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you have a search for the sound that you're aiming for with the different works, you know what I mean? And for us, it's not just music; it's way more than music. You know what I mean? That's why you see how it is. We can't refuse it. You know what I mean? Because this isn't a hobby.
When on that level, it's quite interesting to see how Jesse Royal's fans have sort of followed him through, because I remember when Walshy Fire sent me the mixtape you did, and I got that, I was like, yo, it's just fire. Then having watched you, you know, you've been away, obviously you've had a beautiful baby, and you obviously a lot going on there, and then it's a lot deeper. The tracks today were so deep, man. So it's amazing to see that come along. Has being a parent changed your whole perspective and your artistry, do you think?
Well, I don't think it's changed it. It's added to my focus, my determination, and it's forced me to rearrange my perspective, because once upon a time you were always a child, now you're a parent. And it's a completely different shoe to fill. You know what I mean? So it forces your brain to work in a different way, which is always good for your advancement in whatever you're doing. So naturally the music is going to be affected by all these things that I've learned directly or indirectly. You know what I mean? So my beautiful baby girl has been nothing but a plus to my energy, a plus to my life, a plus to my lust for life, a plus to my yearning for understanding the reason why Jah chose me, you know? And then it's almost, you know what I mean, hauntingly imperative that I show her the way to go, you know what I mean? So it's a very interesting and exciting time for me, you know what I mean? And you know, as I said, music is not a hobby, music is life for us, so it's not the music of, you know what I mean, like, we live it.
Yeah.
So whatever we live in is gonna come out in the music, because that's how we do.
I think that's what the album will transpire, and I think obviously the fans and reggae fans, and obviously when it shoots out all over the world, I think they'll get that. And I think it's a really exciting time for the music of reggae. It's popping off, man, and obviously all your friends, OJ and Chronic, they're smashing it. It's a really good time, man.
Yeah, it's a really, really, really good time. You know what I mean? A whole heap of great music coming out. Cran just dropped a brilliant album. Junior Gang dropped a brilliant album. Diggy had a lovely album last year, you know. So
John Nine, that was a
yeah,
sick
John
album.
Nine's album, sweet. So as I say, it's a lovely time now for music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me and Chronix did a reason today on the bus. It's music again.
Yeah.
Because it's new.
Yeah.
As old as it is new, and it's refreshing, and it's good to be able to inject these energies on the next generation, like these energies were injected on us. You know what I mean? Because music is music, but life is life. But music is life. So we have to always understand that it is a necessary part in balancing the youths, and it's a necessary part in global shifting. Because, you know what I mean, we talk about how much hours youth spend at school, we talk about how much hours they spend at home, but we don't really talk about how much hours they spend listening to music.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean? So the impact that music has on them sometimes is way more than their parent, because if they speak to their parent for on average 2 hours a day, when you add it up, they probably have listened to 5 hours worth of music for the day.
Yeah, it's incredible when you think of it like that.
Yeah, so you start realizing again that, as I say, we're in a beautiful time and age, so we have to hold on firm and understand that the baton has been placed in our hands to take mankind a little step further. And music is one part, but it's also the books we're reading, it's also the food we're eating, it's also the love we're showing, it's also the wars we're ending, it's also, you know what I mean, the dollar bills that are being balanced, you know what I mean, it's also the resources that we're utilizing. So it's a whole mission of be activated, you know what I mean, for really fulfill the vision.
I think if you listen to a lot of the music that's come out, and obviously your album's about to drop, and you listen to what's come out already, that's the message that's really loud and proud. And I think, it's such an exciting time, really. So you have that expression going on. And with the album set to drop, where are we going to be seeing you over the next couple of months? Are you going to be coming back to the UK? Are you going on tour? 'Cause I imagine there's a big promotional push for this album.
Yeah, well, we'll be definitely back in the UK, and there are already some dates confirmed in Europe and more dates to be added. We're also going to be heading into some other territories as well as the States, you know what I mean? So stay tuned to our social network, Jesse Royal 1 on Instagram, JESSEROYAL1 for Instagram and Twitter, and Jesse Royal fan page for Facebook. And you will you just stay in tune, and you'll be updated on where we are when, you know?
Well, I love it. The music today was fantastic. The UK loves it, loves you. So yeah, man, we can't wait to see you again, and thank you for giving the time to talk to us today, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks for having us, man. The love of Rastafari is never ending, you know what I mean? And it's time again for the people them take back control in them hands, and we see it happening slowly but surely. So as me says, it's an exciting time again, you know what I mean, when you see all these governments shaking, you know what I mean, and you see all of these former dictators wondering how much longer them have, you know. It's an exciting time in the earth, because I feel like you have some children who are going to come and lead the universe into a place that we had no idea about, which will be almost like another evolving of mankind, you know what I mean, because yeah, we move from this to that, but on a spiritual and mental and emotional level we haven't really grown. So it's exciting to see where we'll be in 2053.
Well, hopefully more wicked music.
Yeah, man.
Jesse Royal.